Good morning, friends. It is Danica with Dirty Dog Farm. Oh, last night was crazy. We finally got a substantial amount of rain in Central Florida. I went out to look at my rain collector this morning. We had 3 inches of rain. I know people think it rains here all the time, but it has not rained like that in a long time. So while we needed it, it did some damage. But let me show you this first before we walk over there. I got my very first yard-long bean. So excited. We went on our walkabout this morning to check on everything from the rain, and this guy was just hanging out, so I'm super stoked. Never grown these before. Yay! Someone's in my driveway. Hold on 1 second. You guys, oh my god! So someone's pulling my driveway. I thought it was, we had a pole removed from Duke Energy. They had some sort of outdoor lighting here, but look at this. I think, oh my god, I think this is my chip drop shipment. I just applied for this like 2 days ago, and they're here. Oh my gosh. By the way, if you don't know about chip drop, you can sign up for this for free, and any people that are taking down trees in your neighborhood, all the mulch that they create, they will drop it off in your yard for free. I'm not kidding you. This just happened. I just signed up for it 2 days ago. Oh my god, it's so exciting. Free mulch. Now, you can offer to pay the arborist fee, which is $20 for them to be on chip drop, and so I did do that because I'm getting like 20 cubic yards of free mulch. So I think if you pay the $20 that they come a little faster. But this is so exciting. I didn't think it would happen. Okay, sorry. All right, let's go out here and let me show you what happened last night. So I have my little canopy. This is where I have all my seedlings. You can see, actually, you can even see the posts are pulled. But this entire thing, I don't know if you've seen my Instagram. That's at Dirty Dog LLC on Insta. But this whole cover was pulled down so much that it was touching this. So I had to come out in the middle of a huge storm, thunder, lightning everywhere, get the water out of this and try to save all of my seedlings. You can see how much it washed out. This used to have something in it, completely washed out because the cover was pulled to the left, and so all the rain was just pouring onto the table. So everything is on the ground now because when I came out here, it was just slightly leaking on me, so I figured my plants would be safe. But I lost quite a few things, but I was able to save all of my new starters. These are Romas, San Marzano, very important to me. All of my lettuces that I transplanted by hand, hoping that they would take and not die, I was able to save those. So it was a mess out here. You can see our water bucket here was overflowing. While I was out here, I lifted this up probably 6 times. So it was a complete disaster. Not quite sure what's happening over here. I thought marigolds were a little more hardy, but this thing is like dead. And again, if you've seen my other videos, starting those is not as easy as it seems, so that's a little bit frustrating because I worked really hard on that. Not sure what's going on with these tomatoes. They were looking like this before the rain, and I've never grown this type of tomato. These are lollipops, so I don't know if like the curling is normal. But everything got a little beat up. Oh, look. Hey, lizard. What you doing? You guys, Look at all this free mulch. Look at this. Look at that. Well, for $20. But you don't have to. Look, looky. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm so stoked. And again, you don't have to pay the $20, but again, $20 for all that mulch. And they got here super quick, like I said, 2 days. So maybe the $20 does help, but I am so happy right now. Amazing. Over here's my loofah. Look how nice this is climbing. I just love the look of it, but it's getting a little dwindly up here. Might have to add something else, but it's looking really good. Super stoked. And now we're in the patch. This took a pretty hard hit. All of this is just from rain hitting so hard that it just splashed all our dirt up. Things are looking okay out here. I'm a little concerned with a couple things. This isn't looking that great. That leaf is completely dead. Poor thing. Again, I don't know if you saw on my Instagram, but I do have a tiny little pumpkin. I wish I wouldn't have bought all this pine mulch since I just got all that stuff. I'm so sorry. Stuff for $20. Look at this guy. There we go. Baby pumpkin. What else? This is my nasturtium. I tried so desperately to grow and have it out here for benefits of multiple things, and it's not looking great. Hopefully it bounces back. Blossoms. All my pumpkins look really great. Apparently nothing really wants to eat Seminole pumpkins, or at least not too much. Oops. Thank you, sir. Look at all this. Oh, gosh, it's so wonderful. Pumpkins. These are all my beans. Really got a lot of stuff popping off here. I've never grown beans before, and I can't believe how beautiful the flowers are. Like this purple is just so gorgeous. But we have beans everywhere. Look at this guy. So amazing. Our little tree trellis is working. This must be a burgundy. Or maybe red yardlong. I don't know. I planted red yardlong and black yardlong. The one I pulled today was green. Is this being a good pollinator or bad? I don't know. They're kind of everywhere. I know some ants are good, so I don't know what to do. Look at this flower. It's like little tiny orchids. There's another little bean. So cool. So yeah, took a little bit of a hit. Hopefully, I mean, a lot of this fruit is mostly made of water, so hopefully it will be okay. And then these are my sunflowers. They're getting so big. I lost a couple. I wanted to make this a whole wall. These ones look a little stunted. It's not as tall as the rest. That guy's rooted in there, so I guess we'll have to stay. So lost a couple, but I think it'll be still significant. In here. It's curling. I don't know what that will do. This one's okay. This one's completely goner. The sun. Yeah, that one's gone. Those two are right. Alright, let's walk over and see all this free mulch. I was just thinking walking over here. Yay for chip drop, but now I have so much work to do. And it's still so hot. Look at all of, look at this. Leaves. Oh, and it smells so good. Look at all of this goodness. Amazing. Let me back up a little bit so you can see. $20. Ah, the sun. So sorry. $20 just got me all of this. Ooh, and a Dorito bag. Cool. Wow. Pretty awesome. This will compost down so nicely. Oh, I wonder what this is. Maybe I should stick this in some soil and see what it grows. It doesn't look like a weed. Interesting. Good thing I can't grow Doritos. Because I totally would. But yeah, wow. I did not think it would come that fast. I honestly didn't know if it would come at all. But lots of YouTubers are talking about chip drop and just sign up, and they don't give you any warning. So you sign up and they just show up like you saw. I thought it was Duke Energy again, and I'm like, you guys just pulled out this pole. You have no reason to be here. But it was chip drop. So exciting. Okay, oh man, it's so hot still. Here's the raised beds. This guy, use the Dorito bag. No. It's not really growing. I don't know what's going on there. I almost lost this marigold, but it bounced back. Everything seems to be okay in here. Lots of darn leaf minor damage. But these strawberries. Woo-wee. Again, if you've seen other videos, we planted these in like April. Because we did it at the wrong time of year. We don't know better. But I have runners everywhere. There's a runner. There's a runner. More runners everywhere. Silly strawberries. This ghost pepper plant is still kicking off. Look how big that is. Asparagus, still gorgeous and doing its thing. Do not trim it. And then over here, I'm just so happy about this. This was the plants that we took out of the raised bed so that I could put in my fall bed stuff, and everything took. I have fruit everywhere. Fruit everywhere. Everything is looking good. Everything has flowers and everything is still producing. So I'm just completely stoked. I know my shadow. But this is our German thyme. I'm sorry, German oregano and lemon thyme. And they just love it over here. Again, I bought pine straw mulch and just got a whole truckload of essentially free mulch. All right, well, I just wanted to let you know how last night went. I was like, there was so much thunder and lightning and sorry, bugs everywhere. If you're not from Florida, if you hear thunder, we don't mess around. Like, get under cover. Lightning can hit you from miles and miles and miles away from a storm that's not even above you. So we don't mess around with that stuff here. But I had to. Luckily, I have an umbrella that's made of all plastic. And as soon as I got under the cloth, I felt a little bit safer, but I had to save my seedlings. I didn't have a choice. I was almost in tears thinking about how much got washed out, but I saved them. So today I'm just going to pot up. Let me turn this around. I'm going to go put these in the food forest area where I transplanted those peppers. I don't have place for these tomatoes, and I keep pulling off the bottom leaves because it keeps getting damaged. So I'm going to do the lay down trenchy trick and see how these fare. But yeah, everything took a lot. Oh, look at this. This is that cashew. This one's coming out of its shell a lot different than the other ones. And something's eating it. Look at that nut in there. So cool. I really didn't know if these would work. A girl on one of my Facebook pages, gardening or backyard or something, said she had some, so she sent them to me, and I'm really impressed by them. Moringa's loving the rain. So is the marigold. And I have all of these. Oh no. Oh no. Calendula. Poor babies. Maybe it'll dry out. Nasturtium. This one looks, I don't know. That's gonna make it. Don't know. Anyway, I have a lot of zinnias that I've never grown before. This is one of them. This is another one of them. So is this guy back here. And I think they're leggy, and I want them to get stronger, but I also want to put them in the ground, and I don't know when to do that. This is a zinnia, this is a zinnia, that's a zinnia. I'm finally growing parsley, but I'm pretty sure the water didn't do that any good. And carrots, I gotta do something with these too. How long these are. Gotta get them in the ground. Oh, purple Prince zinnia. I'm obsessed with Prince. I'm an 80s baby, so I had to have that one because it was Purple Prince. If you know, you know. Look at these, all are getting runners. This got ate up bad. This is part of my selling of cucumbers, but I obviously can't sell that to anyone. Moringas, sideways. Okay, well, as you can see, I have a lot of things to do now. But Operation Save the Seedlings worked for the most part, even though I risked my own life. I wouldn't do it for anything other than seedlings, so just in case anyone ever gets into trouble on my property in a storm, I'll only do it if you're holding seedlings. And these, I don't know if I videoed this or if it was on Instagram, but I decided to take lettuces and cabbages and kind of lump them together. I'm finding it really difficult to separate all those tiny seedlings out into bigger pots and have them take. So I'm just clumping all of this together. I have a bed that I'm going to use just for lettuce, and I don't care if my romaine runs into my red fire lettuce, so I figured this would be easier for transportation purposes. All right. Sweating. Every time I sweat, the bugs attack me. I wonder what this is. Stick it in a pot, see what happens. And I found over here my longevity spinach. I saw lots of black dots all over the leaves. I sent it to a friend of mine to see if she could help me out, and turns out it was poop. Excuse me. She thought maybe caterpillar, but I haven't seen any caterpillars over here. I have seen lots of grasshoppers, so we're thinking here's some. Oh, look. Can you see him? He's there. He won't come into focus, but he's pooping all over my longevity spinach. Won't come into focus. And more tomatoes. I'm going to leave these in the grow bags. Never done tomatoes out of grow bags, so. And again, I'm running out of room. Okay, that's it. We survived. My seedlings did decent. I'm stoked about my yard long bean, and I cannot believe I just got my first chip drop shipment. So, all right, I'm really happy that you guys got to see that. I think my last video you got to see the horse and buggy, and this time you got to see a chip drop shipment. It's really hard to say multiple times in a row. All right, guys, I hope you have a blessed day, and until next time, Noodle's not out here. It's hard for me to keep track of him when I'm wandering all over the place, and Zach's not home. So he's in the house, but he would tell you that dirty dogs have more fun. See ya. Bye.